namaste. Welcome to ThePrint. My name is Amna Begum Ansari. So this week I have written the article on infamous Islamic preacher Zakir Naik. He is again in the news for visiting Pakistan, adding to the state's laundry list of controversial states guests. Naik is a fugitive in India, wanted on charges of hate speech, inciting communal hatred and money laundering and more. But what's so particularly interesting is that even a conservative society like Pakistan, which has famously welcomed terrorists like Dawood Ibrahim and Osama bin Laden, find itself baffled by the Nike's antic. The preacher caused a controversy when he abruptly left the stage during a recent event in Islamabad, which was organized by the Pakistan Sweet Homes and meant to facilitate orphan girls. When it was time for Nayaks to present the honorary shield to them, he exited the venue on the ground that he was non-mahram, basically not related by blood to them. Nayak's refusal to continue the ceremony and his objection to organizers calling these little girls' daughters spark outrage in Pakistan, and I would say rightly so, considering it overshadowed the event's intended purpose of recognizing this and celebrating orphan children. Nayak's argument seems very inconsistent and illogical here. So, is he suggesting that he avoid interaction with all non-mahram women? If so, how does he manage to travel internationally or even domestically? During his travel, he must be encountering numerous non-mahram women from flight attendant to ticketing agent and many more. So yet there has been no indication that he refrains from flying or interacting with them in such settings. So this selective application of Islamic principle, according to him, raises questions about the credibility and consistency of his own stand. One can only imagine the impact of such incident would take on impressionable mind of these kids. An event which was supposed to inspire and vulnerable children made them feeling disregarded. At the moment, the preacher forget the very teaching of kindness and care toward orphans that Islam so strongly advocate. So Zakir Naik has reached star preacher status, his suited and booted persona standing in stark contrast to the typical regressive conservative Maulvi's image. And according to him, he spread the word of Islam on stage and speak in English, which is new for Muslims in the subcontinent. Notably, while he holds an MBBS degree, there is no record of his formal Islamic scholarly education beyond is being inspired and trained by the Ahmad Didat, who himself is a self-taught Muslim thinker, author, and orator on comparative religion. So, offense is the best defense, and we can see that the Zakir Naik seems to live by this principle. It was evident in a video where a Pashtun woman from Pakistan asked him about persistent pedophilia, drug abuse, and adultery in her society, which she also calls very deeply religious reason. And why no Muslim cleric ever addresses this issue? The preacher responded dismissively, proceeding to deny her claim entirely and asked him to apologize for asking such questions. Naik then shared video on his ex-handler and especially very seems like inconsiderate or maybe knowingly that how Pashtun are persecuted in Pakistan for decades and oppressed women are. So, he named that women as a Pathan women and which also drawn criticism in Pakistan that popular actress Umar openly criticized the Pakistani government for hosting Naik as a state guest quoting the same video. And the thing is that asking questions shouldn't be and isn't a sin. Islamic scholars are expected to engage in question and answers, debate, session, but Naik's behavior here, shutting down the women, and placing her in the difficult position is typically the way most of the Maulvi behaves. So whenever they face a challenging questions or which questions their interpretation and they lack any answer, they often resort to blaming the one who is questioning, accusing them of committing a sin, going against Islam or propaganda or anything. So the response of Mustafa Kul, a senior fellow Islam and modernity, to Nayak to its highlight this exactly problem. If Islamic scholar could shut down important questions raised by sincerely troubled Muslim, as seen below, nothing will get better for the state of Islam or Muslim societies, he tweets. However, Naik isn't the only one promoting regressive and patriarchal interpretation of Islam. The subcontinent has a plenty of such Maulvis with similar or worse view. The real issue lies in the tendency of many Maulvis and scholars to present themselves as the religion's sole authority. They often assert that their interpretations and belief are the definitive truth, dismissing any other perspective. The Muslim community need a deep journey regarding that. So every person should have the freedom to ask tough questions and debate and discuss regarding faith without any fear. When Nayak and the likes of him are more popular in the mainstream due to influence of traditional interpretation and accepted of patriarchal norm in the society. Now, feminist Islam interpretation of Islam have also started to crave their space in Muslim world, thanks to the scholars and if activist, I would say. And a few name I can count is like Amina Wadud, Haifa Zawad, Siti Musta Muliaha, and they have been actively working to highlight the religion's egalitarian principles and how women can access those principles in the same light. So I believe time has come that these kind of views should be not only get space but become mainstream now. For more such video, please keep watching the print. Thank you.